national attention on. And I know all of us, I know even here, even in local, even on the sports radio down here, I've heard guys talking about it. And, it's just, it was a really frustrating situation because, you know, um, it was very obvious the wrongdoing. But instead of, being vindictive, instead of going out and saying, you took so much from us, you deserve this, I hope you rot. Instead of doing that, this man, because of Jesus, responded not only with forgiveness, but in love, which is totally foreign to this world. And it totally breaks the power of the enemy. And it just made me think about how, we're called to be witnesses. Jesus has called us who would label ourselves as believers or Christ followers, we're called to be witnesses. And I think sometimes we think that means, you know, getting out on a street corner and preaching the gospel. And that's fine. I'm not knocking that. But I really think one things that the ways that the Lord has called us to minister and to be a witness is not in the us going out and saying, "Hey, you need Jesus. Hey, Jesus is the answer." I totally believe that he is, and that's good, but the most powerful witness that we have is going about our daily life, and when things happen, responding in how Christ would. I can tell you this, that there probably hasn't been, nor I don't know if there will be, a moment in this young man's life greater than him having a greater witness, a greater impact than this, being able to show forgiveness to someone that in all the world's eyes does not deserve it, at all. In fact, deserves condemnation. That's what the world would say. But instead of doing that, he chose forgiveness, and that's a powerful witness. And that's something that, it happened yesterday, but the effect will go on. It'll affect people today. It affected her, I know, and then hugged her after that. Asked if he could give her a hug, and it's powerful, very powerful. And so I think that as believers, how do we respond in a like way? Okay, well, we go about our life allowing God to do what God wants to do, and not get so caught up in our rights. As Americans, we know our rights, and that's good. But as Christians, our right is to Jesus, and to serve him and to let him be Lord in every situation. So today, let him be Lord in every situation of your life. And I guarantee you, from that will come a testimony. You don't have to think of some creative situation about how you can go out and witness and be, super effective for Christ. It's not how you have to think about it. God will allow situations to come up, and as you respond the way that Christ would have you respond, you're going to have a great impact for him. So that's it for this morning. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope that you are blessed by this. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this, go ahead and like the video, and I will be making more in the future. And for me, this is something that God wants me to do. And so that's why I'm doing it. And I encourage you and challenge you to do the same. Do whatever God's telling you to do. And from it will come a great witness. So awesome. Have a wonderful day. God bless you guys. Bye.